There has been a change in the push to allow homosexuals' rights arising from their affirmation of their commitment to each other. A new form of marriage would be added under Karen Clark's bill, which was passed Thursday by the Minnesota House. To be clear, this would be a new state-created marriage. Current religious marriages would be two marriages really, one a state-recognized contract and one a real marriage. While our language could be clearer and attacks on conservatives muted, there has always been a willingness to allow people to contract and commit to each other, just not to modify marriage as we have always known it. Based on an amendment by Republican David Fitzsimmons, the state would now create for homosexuals, or for anybody, a civil marriage contract. Minnesota Statutes 517.01 will be altered to read civil contract marriage. I listened to Fitzsimmons explain on the floor that his amendment was intended to preserve religious marriage as distinct from civil marriage. I read in the statute as far back as 1941, marriage, so far as its validity in law is concerned, is a civil contract to which the consent of the parties capable in law of contracting is essential. This was in a section called Common Law Marriage is Prohibited. Currently is entitled Marriage is a Civil Contract. Clearly the purpose of viewing marriage as a contract was never to reduce it to a contract, but simply to prohibit common law marriages, but to require compliance with Minnesota statute for the marriage to be valid in the eyes of the law. Thus, the difference between a religious marriage, which the court should still recognize as being vested with religious rights under Clark's bill, and a requirement by the state to get a license to qualify for state benefits, has always been clear. And I believe Fitzsimmons' amendment preserves real marriage, in no way confers religious status on a mere contract. However, it allows the state, should it wish, to confer state benefits on homosexuals based on their contract. As such, I believe this compromise does establish civil unions for all, but allows the time-honored institution to continue. The state must continue to protect the religious liberties of Americans, and Minnesotans should continue to turn to God to lead them into a happy marriage as part of a blessed life promised to us all. This the state cannot give. We must not let the state take it away either. God bless America.